Last night I had a dream, and actually there was part of it that was a dream inside of a dream. But yeah, there was a woman that was standing. Um, Kind of, it was a weird situation. It was uh, like an open stairwell, and then another. I felt like it was a woman standing on the stairwell below, but they were like rooms. And the the woman below was trying to deceive me and tell me that the woman above was bad. And I kind of believed it for a minute, but uh, I was like, well, um, and that she was bad and that she was evil, even. And I looked up and I kind of believed it for a little while. And everybody, I also and I was standing in the bottom section, and not only in the bottom section there was like this room and there were people in it, and they had like tickets, and um, the woman or the being in the I'll just say woman, she wanted these tickets, and she was waiting for these people to give them to her. And I don't remember if I had a ticket or not. But so I went back to the stairwell and I looked up, but I looked up in a different way, and I actually went up. I went up the stairs. And at first I was like, telling this woman, I said, you're wrong, you're bad. And it was just the way that she looked and the way that she started talking to me, and I just realized, oh my gosh, this woman is not bad. In fact, this woman is not a woman. This woman is God. And the woman or thing below is not a woman or thing at all. It is Satan. And as soon as Satan gets one more ticket, just one more, it's all going to be done. And I was like, and I don't know at all, like it was supposed to be a good thing, but it was going to be a bad thing too. But anyway, so I hurry up and I go back down, and I'm telling these people, I said, you guys, he's a deceiver. He's lying. Um, it's not a mean, or the person upstairs is not evil. He's not mean. He's not evil. It's God. I said, you guys got to turn your lives over. You've got to accept God into your heart. I was trying to get their attention. I was trying to get them to see the devil for who he was, and but they weren't listening. And it was just like, just like reaching over a concert, or reaching over, like if you were in the stock market or something, they were like reaching over the other people, and they hand Satan a ticket. And just like that, we were lifted. We were lifted out of there. I was lifted out of there. I don't know the other people. I don't know who all was with me. I was lifted out of there because I was a believer. And so the dream kind of shifted because I was no longer in that atmosphere. I was around family, and I was like, okay, this is going to happen. We only have a very short time. I said, God is going to come, and he's going to rapture us all. This is not, like some prophecy thing. This is not some sort of, guesstimation of when God is going to come. He has told me he's coming. He's definitely coming. And so we have to be ready. We have to prepare. We have to get everything ready. He is coming tonight. He's, there's no more waiting. There's no more time. He's coming tonight. And so I remember many family members. My brother-in-law was a very strong force, because it's funny because he's a very strong force in our family. He's always helping each and every family member um, prepare our homes. He's always helping us fix our homes. And so in my dream, he was helping each and every one of our individual families prepare our families to get ready. Um, and we did. We were like packing things. I don't know why we were packing things, but we were packing things to get ready to go to heaven. Um, and I have twins, but in my dream they were younger, so I was getting car seats ready, and they definitely don't need car seats now. But so there was. We were just packing things like food, and I don't know why we were doing that. I just remember apples being in the back. But at the back of the car, and then that was something else. We were packing a car, so funny. Um, so we were packing all of these things, um, and then God came, and it was like, I don't remember. I don't know if I necessarily remember seeing any lights or anything. I just remember being lifted, just lifted into heaven, and knowing we were going. And I just started praising God and worshiping God, and having this feeling of elation, and just knowing that it was time. We were going. We were going to go be with our Father, and I was so excited. And that the feeling, I don't even know if I could put into words now the feelings that I was, because I don't think I could put it into words then. Um, and it was like we were going through the clouds, but we were going more than just the clouds. Like we were going into the universe, and I was just thinking, how much further till I could be with my Lord? It was going to be any second I could be with my Father. And it was just so exciting. It was so exciting, and I knew that I had different family members with me. Um, and for a split second, I thought, which ones aren't? Um, which ones aren't? And but I thought, and He will wipe away our tears. And I thought, yes, He'll wipe away our tears. For the ones that aren't with us, He'll wipe away our tears. And I also remember thinking, what about our pets that we love, and because we didn't pack those, we didn't bring them with us, and but He knows we love them. He certainly wouldn't leave them behind in the ruins of what's left behind. For all those evil, not everybody left behind, believe me, I don't believe that they're evil people, but in my mind, I'm thinking of all the evil things, of the destruction that's left behind, of all the evil that's left behind. And I thought, He wouldn't leave them to fend for themselves, and so for a second, and these are split seconds, because mostly I'm just thinking, oh, I can't wait. Will I be able to bow at His feet? Will I be able to praise Him? And I'm just praising Him. I'm singing it. I'm not a singer. I was singing. I was just praising, and then I wake up in my dream, and I start to tell my family about my dream, and I tell my mom. I'm telling my sister. I had already told my sister, and she's like, tell Mom. And so I had to tell Mom that one of our brothers wasn't raptured in my dream. And then I realized that my 3 older children were not raptured in my dream. And that I had in my dream, we were preparing families and everything, and then when we were raptured, that and that was heartbreaking. It was so unbelievably heartbreaking to realize that they weren't raptured. And so in my dream, it switches a little bit more, and we're by this building. Same thing. God is going to come without a doubt. There's no doubt. There's no chance of it just being, a prophecy that, never is fulfilled. Without a doubt, God is going to come that night. But we're by this building, and it's a heavily guarded building, and the people that are guarding it are bad people. They're non-believers at least, but at most they are evil people. And they don't want us to get to something that is going to help us in some way. And to me, it's not something we need. All we need is God, but it's going to help us save some other people. I feel like that. It's going to be something that's going to help us save some other people before God comes. And that's what we're trying to do. And there's this little boy that's going to help us. He's on the inside. And he comes out, and he's going to help us get to this one room. And he's trying to tell us which side of the building this thing is in. And he helps us get to that room, and he stays out with us. So we were able to save him. And there's like this revolving door in the middle. And so we have to hurry up and get inside this revolving door. And then once we get in, we have to go to the right to this room. That's where it's at. And so there's a few of us that, need to go in and get this. And so we go in and we get it, and we get back out. And to me, it's like a container, like a battery type container, something. It's energy, but I don't remember exactly what it is. And we get out, and we're trying to be followed or whatever. But then there's another older boy, and he starts yelling, "Bomb, bomb, bomb." He screams it, and all of a sudden that building just starts falling down. It just starts falling down. And for a second I just wonder if there's animals, or I don't know why animals keep coming to my mind, but I just start wondering if there's animals in there, or is there anybody innocent in that building, pets or like that kind of animal. Or is there anybody innocent in there? And I don't know what that means. And I even for a moment thought, were they my pets? And I'm still not unsure if what that means to me, or if there's some sort of significance that I don't know what that means. Anyway, so we leave because we have what we need to help others get saved before God comes. And we're very happy about that. So we get back to our house, and we realize, okay, so what I was having in my dream, we don't need anything. We don't need to pack anything. We don't need, to because in the other dream we're like, okay, we're gonna get the car seats in, because like I said, my twins were much younger. We don't need to get those car seats, and we don't need, any of that, because, he's just gonna come and he's gonna provide everything that we need. We don't need to pack our clothes. We don't, because before we were doing all of that, we don't need anything. He's going to give us everything that we need. He's going to provide everything that we need. And so we were just ready. We were ready. And then he just comes and he just takes us. And so that was my dream. That was my rapture dream. So, that was last night, and that was February 28th, 2016, and it was a leap year, actually, because now today is the 29th. So God bless, and be prepared. God will provide, and reach out to everyone that is a non-believer, and especially, if you have somebody in your family that is not prepared, is not ready, reach out to them. Make sure that they're ready to go, because I truly believe that God is coming, and it isn't going to be like before, where it's like, oh, September 23rd, and 1999, and all these other dates. I believe God is coming soon, so be prepared. All right, God bless.